buddy.
Hey, friend. What's going on? Little drinking pod tonight?
Yeah, a little drinking pod. It's Friday night.
For the Page Boys?
Yeah. Yeah, what were we just talking about? About Drake Bell. Yeah. That is, it's so unsurprising to me.
It started with Chris D'Elia, I think we were talking about.
Right.
Just dudes, famous dudes going after young ladies.
Yeah.
Well, what's the word? Grooming. Yeah.
Grooming.
Yep.
Yeah.
Grooming young ladies.
Grooming and like...
But like Drake Bell was, from what she told court people, I watched like this whole video on it. It was like, she said that like her uncle knew him or her something, and she went to like one of his shows where he was playing, because he does music too. Mm-hmm. And he like, she met him after, and he was like, oh, go like let us spend time together or something, and then like made her suck him off and shit like that. So like crazy shit. This is all allegedly, dude. Drake and Josh was a great show.
How old was this girl?
Like 15.
15?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Mm-hmm. That's a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you...
She said it happened, like, on multiple occasions, too.
Okay, yeah, that's fucked up. I can have, like, every so often... Because it's funny, like, I hear girls tell me, sometimes, like, with gleeful, like, attitude, that, like, when they were underage, they would try to hook up with overage guys and, like, lie about their age and shit. Mm-hmm. So, like, my instinct is to wonder, like, if...
Well, that's the defense that he used.
Right, no, I'm just saying, like, because of this, I could potentially forgive a guy who hooked up with, like, a 17-year-old and was tricked. Yeah. You know? But if you know how old these girls are, you're, like, repeatedly going after... It's not like a... It's not like a momentary lapse in judgment. It's like, no, you're doing this. That's fucked up.
No, it's so fucked
that's really fucked up. But yeah, there's something about like being famous to that particular like age range, and in that time where I feel like you just don't evolve past those kind of girls. Like I remember when D'Elia. I feel like D'Elia's one of his big breaks in his career was when Justin Bieber came out and said he was his favorite comedian. Yep. So you got to imagine.
All of Bieber's fans.
All of Bieber's fans.
To him, probably. Yep.
Yeah, all of whom are fucking underage girls.
Yeah, exactly.
So it must have, that must have fucked with his head. Mm-hmm. Not an excuse, of course, but it's like less surprising.
Yeah, but Drake, he's just been doing something. He's been on one for a while. I think his music career didn't take off like he thought it was gonna. Then he started doing drugs. Yeah. And like Josh is just doing movies and shit, so...
Josh has had a stellar career.
You know? Because he's probably like, oh, he loses some weight and now he's Mr. Cool Guy, dude.
Yeah, Josh had a real glow up.
Oh, yeah.
He had a real glow up.
And he's just also a great actor.
And he's a talented actor, yeah. It is funny how those two things, like, the things reversed. Like, Drake was the cool guy. Obviously, Josh, you know... Like, he got fame and, like, attention, and, like, I'm sure he got a fair amount of pussy from being on Drake and Josh, but his whole thing was
Amanda Show, too, dude.
That's true, yeah.
That's where they both came from.
Right. I didn't know.
Drake used to do the Totally Kyle, dude. That shit was one of my favorite bits on there.
Gosh, I can't remember Totally Kyle.
Oh, dude. Totally Kyle is a classic.
The Amanda Show was great.
He would just be in a garage, and he'd be pretty much just a stoned surfer dude. And he'd be like... And he'd tell a story, and he'd be like, and I was like, whoa, and then I was like, whoa. It was just, that's pretty much all it was. But when I was 9 years old, I loved it. It was very funny.
That's again, like, even though it's silly, and it's, like, on this kid's show, that's still a cool guy role.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, the bros are gonna love that. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, all these things... Yeah, it just made him sexy in the eyes of young, people, which is like not what you want.
Yep, worked against him.
Yeah, but whereas like Josh was like this chubby,
too, which is the other part of it.
Yeah,
it's kind of fucked up.
Oh, he was.
He's like a young kid.
He was going after 15-year-olds.
Yeah, but he has like he has like a 2-year-old son or something like that.
Oh God,
or maybe older now, but
yeah,
I think whenever that came out.
Yeah. You gotta feel for the partners of guys like this. Like, I remember I watched I watched the documentary about Chris D'Elia. It was like made by another comedian in LA, I think, and it came out. And the next episode of his podcast, he had his wife on to do it with him, and I think it was calculated as like a show of like solidarity.
Yeah.
But it did not. I don't know. She seemed
Didn't
like
go over well.
to me, like, I mean, maybe I was just imagining. Maybe it's just confirmation bias, but like it seemed like she was struggling to get through it.
Oh, I'm sure, dude.
It's like, oof.
Yeah, that's a brutal one. I like that. Like a couple months before that, I don't know if you watched the show You, but in the second season of You, he's in it, and he literally does that exactly what he was.
Yeah. I don't watch You, but I've heard this.
Yeah. Dude, he's literally a famous comedian that is going after like a young girl and trying to fuck her and like date rapes her.
I think he's been typecast this way more than once.
Yeah,
which is wild.
Yep.
That it's so wild that he like.
But that's perfect typecasting. I mean, he is
that
guy.
But what an insanely like egomaniacal thing to do. Like if you're,
he's like, oh, if I'm playing it in the TV, they'll never figure this.
They'll
never see through this charade, dude.
Well, I mean, these castings happen because there are like open secrets about people in Hollywood. So like, not only to acknowledge that there's open secret is going around about you, but to like play into it. Yeah, that's crazy. Like there was supposed to be an episode of Tig Notaro's show. Yeah, where she written about like a guy doing what Louis was doing at that time. Oh, really? So like basically using his power and prestige to like kind of corner women as he jerked off in front of them or something like that. And he was a writer on the show at the time. Shit. So they submit this and he gets it and he's like, what the fuck? Like, you can like, no, like I'm not going to be part of this. I think they ended up going through with it. Oh, really? But and I don't know if he left the show or not, what was going on there, but I probably should watch the episode. But but the difference I'm circling here is just that like he had the self-awareness to know that what he was doing was wrong, and that he shouldn't play into this as a reputation. D'Elia's fucking nuts. Yeah.
I think he was just trying to ride the train until it fucking crashed.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Which is like, funny in its own right to be like, all right, like this is gonna come
money, dude.
Yeah. This is good. Like I can't like have this secret be untold to people. Yeah. Like if they know, they're gonna know. Yeah. So fuck it. May as well embrace it. Oh man.
Oh shit. What the fuck else were we gonna talk about? Oh, I wanted to talk about the wrestling shit. I found a new Instagram hobby, dude.
This is
watching wrestlers get absolutely fucked up, dude. It's very funny.
I struggled to watch what you're showing me.
Yeah, these are real wrestlers, guys. They're what's the Instagram handle? Hold on. We will find it. Supervillain death matches. Supervillain deathmatch.
I didn't realize that was the name.
Supervillain deathmatch.
Supervillain deathmatch.
Yeah. It's just wrestlers just hitting each other with like fluorescent bulbs, throwing each other through tables, breaking like sheets of glass on each other, dude. It's just blood everywhere, lighting each other on fire and throwing them through tables. It's nuts, dude. Oh, CM Punk does it, dude? Oh shit, dude.
I feel like this is like
he's a real wrestler.
This is like the male equivalent of being a porn star. You know what I mean?
I think so, yeah.
Like because like
because these are like OnlyFans guys right now, and then they might get their chance in the big leagues.
It's just so fucked up. Like they are bleeding. Like they're shattering glass on each other.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's so crazy. It's insane. Yeah.
Oh, who's the guy? Dude, Dr. Redacted, dude. This guy's nuts. He's got a big bomb. He's got a fake bomb and he's hitting people with it. It's just so funny, dude.
Oh man.
I love finding new stuff to watch, dude.
It really is infinite. Like.
Yeah. There's a niche audience for anything, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
That reminds me of that dude who does like his own jackass stunts in the backyard.
Yeah, yeah.
That guy's classic.
This shit.
Yeah. That guy's fucking amazing.
It's funny to think of like what his parents
just
must
like
think of that.
Elbow drops the fucking microwave.
Just imagine.
It's so funny, dude.
But just imagine like being his parents and having going out to dinner with family friends and them being like, "So, what's Timmy up to?" Like,
yeah.
Well,
we've gone through 5 microwaves this week.
Yeah, he's taken to doing this thing where he like stacks metal pieces of garbage outside and then films himself jumping on them to try to have as much pain as possible and then scream while he does it.
Dude, the ones where he jumps on Legos,
it looks all of them look awful.
Yeah.
All of them look awful.
Yeah.
But then to be like he's clearly internet famous.
Oh, yeah,
So
for sure.
So like
now he has to keep doing it.
Right. Yeah.
He kind of cornered himself into it. He can't do anything else, dude. Till the jackass guys come calling.
He has to keep doing it, and his parents kind of can't tell him to stop.
Yeah.
Because he's success. He might be making more money than they are.
Probably.
On like advertising revenue for these videos.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my son's like heavy into Legos. I stepped on a Lego a couple days ago, dude.
Yeah.
My foot still hurts.
I bet.
I have like an indent in my foot.
I bet. Yeah.
It's brutal. My
Legos rule
just
though.
Leaves Legos on the floor like an asshole.
It is a great way to trap you if he's angry at you.
Yeah, you just set up a fucking set up a wall of Legos.
Yeah, just booby trap the house with Legos.
Yeah. He's fucking Macaulay Culkin, dude. No, he's at that age, and he's stubborn as hell now too, which sucks. Like he always thinks he's right about everything.
Yeah. He's
like at this weird age where like he knows that he's smart, but he thinks he's smarter than he is.
That lasts a long time. I'm still in that.
No, I feel that. I am too. Like I'm dumb as fuck, but like he'll like be he'll be like, what happened the other? Oh, so Eminem's in Fortnite now, right? So he knows who Eminem is now. So he's listening to the Slim Shady song.
Yeah, yeah.
But he says a word wrong, and I'm like, no, it's imitating. And he says it wrong, and he's like, no, it's not. And I'm like, dude, listen. And then I pulled up like the lyrics.
Yeah.
I'm like, look. And he's just like, no, it doesn't say that, dude. It's like, bro, like, I just showed you.
Doubling down when you're being hit with like tangible evidence.
Yeah. He just won't take it for an answer, dude.
Yeah.
He's just like, why should I believe you?
It's like that Indian dude, like, my life, my rules.
yeah. But yeah, that's a glimpse into what parenting has in store.
Yeah, my dad has a funny expression about behavior like that. He says right on time. Right on time. Like all these things. Like he was visiting family friends of theirs, and like their son is like a freshman in college, and he's going through his own version of that.
Oh, okay.
And I remember being a freshman in college and thinking, like, I read some fucking Nietzsche or whatever and was just convinced I just understood everything now.
Yeah.
Which is, it's just part of... Yeah, it's just part of that. And then I remember my cousin Sam, who's 4 years younger than me. I remember in high school, like when I was in college and he was in high school, like he was fully in that phase, and he just knew everything about everything, and and everybody else was wrong about things.
But I think my mistake is that like I'm trying to teach him, but like I tried to like once he's just like, no, that's not. I should just be like, all right, whatever, dude. But like I'm persistent with it because I'm like, dude, no, I'm trying to teach you this, like learn from it, but he just won't have it. So now we're just battling back and forth. So he thinks I'm dumb, I think he's dumb. We're just butting heads. Dude.
Just
that's
two
all it is.
Dumb idiots.
Yeah, just two fucking dumbasses, dude. Just battling it out.
Oh,
dude.
that just reminded me of Nate Bargatze has so much fucking material that I love, but there's one joke in particular where he's talking about like trying to communicate something to his dog.
Yeah.
And it's a throwaway line at the end of it, but he's just like, yeah, just two dumb animals staring at each other.
That's so funny. No, like me arguing with my son, like, reminds me of that Louis bit where he's like, I love my daughters so much, but I also don't wish they were never born.
Right, yeah. Which is an ambivalence.
It hits me on that every time.
Yeah, it's an ambivalence you have to live with.
He's like, I love them more than any person I've ever loved in the world. I love other people more because of them, and I also regret every decision that led up to them existing. It's so
perfect.
Good, dude. Yeah.
I love so much of his material about his kids. I love comparing his kids to Israel and Palestine is so fucking fun. He's like, they're constantly fighting, and like one of them, the younger one, like I just don't like her quite as much because she's younger and she's dumber. So like she kind of always gets the worst deal.
Yeah.
And like the older one will be like, she hit me, and I'll be like, I can't do anything about it right now.
Yeah.
But I'll just give you a really nice missile, and I won't pay attention to how you use it.
Yeah, his kids' material is fucking great, dude.
But yeah, anyway, the just to round out the thing about my cousin, like I remember him acting exactly, well, not quite that, not like you show him he's wrong and he's wrong, like just the high school version of what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And the next time I saw him, like a couple years later, or like the next year, he'd I think he'd gone through a breakup or something. Mm-hmm. He just clearly had a humbling life experience.
That'll do it, dude.
And so he just wasn't. He was so much more fun.
Oh,
to talk to. You know,
that's another thing. I'm trying to do a bit about this. My son, he had a girlfriend at school. She was in fourth grade. She's in fourth grade. He's in third grade.
Yeah,
right?
You've talked about this.
And then one day, he I picked him up from school, and he's all depressed looking, dude. He's got his beanie on and shit. Mm-hmm. He looks like sad boy vibes. And I'm like, what's wrong, dude? And he's like, my girlfriend, she broke up with me. And he's like, I don't know what to do. Like, we talked about everything. That's what he said. And I was just
God.
Dude. I was like,
that is so sweet.
It's so sweet, but it's so funny that he thinks it's like, what'd you talk about, dude? Fortnite? And like,
right,
what is?
But that is everything.
You told her how much you love Iron Man. I'm gonna do a bit about this soon, but yeah, it's fucking. It like crushed me, dude. I was like just seeing that he was actually sad.
Yeah.
And I was just like, damn, dude. But it was also like, you'll get it. You'll be fine.
That is the sweetest thing you've ever told me.
Yeah,
man.
dude.
That is so great. Yeah. Holy shit.
We talked about everything. The way he said it, dude, his voice cracked. And
what
shit.
A lovely story.
Like, shit. And I had to be like, it's all right, dude. You'll find someone. You guys will be fine. You'll find someone else, you know?
It sounds like you handled it really well, man.
I try, yeah.
Because I'm sure, in the back of your mind, you're like, you'll get over this in a week, you know? But, yeah, but of course, that's, yeah.
But
that's,
you
told,
that,
of course, yeah. So you told him exactly what he needed to hear, you know? That's great.
Yeah.
It reminds me of, you ever see Mad Men? It's an amazing show.
Oh, fucking, yes.
Yeah, John Hamm.
Yeah.
Several seasons in, there's a moment where Don Draper is describing fatherhood. Mm-hmm. And it's like after a moment in a movie, he's in a movie theater with his kid.
Okay.
And Martin Luther King had just been shot, I think.
Yeah.
And there was a black custodian cleaning up popcorn, and the kid just said something to him like, "Hey, I'm sorry, and I'm very sad today too," or something like that. Mm-hmm. And it's just this incredible moment of a kid at such a young age demonstrating this social awareness and and saying such a nice thing. And Draper describing it, he's like, "Yeah, you have the kid, and you drink, you smoke cigars with your friends, and but and you raise them and you watch them grow up, but it normalizes to you very quickly," is the essence of what he's saying. Mm-hmm. And then he's like, and you wonder if there's something wrong with you. Yeah. And then you see them do something like that, and you're like, it all just floods in at once. You're like, oh my God, I've created such an incredible thing,
mm-hmm.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, my son's cool as fuck.
Yeah, dude.
He's awesome.
Having kids rules. I would like to have one at some point.
Yeah.
But I need to get rich and famous first.
Yep.
So I can impregnate like a movie star or somebody.
Hell yeah, dude.
You know? Can't just be running around knocking up these regular bitches.
Nah, fuck that. Damn, this would have got me pussy clout, dude. This is a Patreon episode, dude.
Yeah.
No bitch is gonna hear this. God damn it.
If you told that story on stage, it would absolutely crush.
Oh, no, I know.
Yeah. It would absolutely crush. Women would love that. Yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to turn it into a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny that women tend to be attracted to things that kind of like, I don't know. It's like the opposite. You know what I mean? Like
I've always had this theory that you get more pussy when you're in a relationship.
Yes, me too.
It's hands down. It's true.
I've absolutely had this theory. Yep. Yes, and it's partially, I think it's confirmation bias, and like your confidence is up because you're getting laid more often and you have this person in your life. And
yeah,
so
they can like tell though.
Not only do you project the confidence, but you also like it's conceivable in your mind that
like I'm not interested kind of thing too.
Right.
Which women like.
Which also is their favorite thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's what I'm saying is like they get turned on by things that make a man inherently inaccessible, which is a funny thing. It's like you already have a kid, so like from like an evolutionary perspective, it doesn't make sense to go for you.
Yes.
You know.
Yep.
But that just makes them all the hornier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I don't want more kids. Actually, I think I'm done, one and done, dude.
Seems like it's going pretty well.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
I'll be happy because I had a boy too, so like the name lives on, dude.
There you go. That's all that really matters at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does he get along with friends at school?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, obviously he's slamming ass, but
I took him to he went to a birthday party on Saturday. Actually, this was pretty funny too. It was at like Roller World in Saugus. I don't know if you know what that. It's like one of those like roller skating places indoors, and he like couldn't do it. He sucked at it really bad. But like it's hard.
It is hard.
He was fine on the carpet, but then right when he got on the hardwood, dude, busted his ass, dude. And I'm like, all right, dude, it's all right. Get up, try again, whatever. I'm like standing like over the ledge thing, and then he goes and he's going a little bit, and then he just busts his ass again, and then he's like, yeah, I don't know, I don't want to do this. I'm like, dude, we just got here.
Yeah.
But like the kid whose birthday it was, like plays hockey, so like a bunch of them play hockey.
Yeah.
So like they're all fucking zipping around, dude.
Yeah.
And he's just like, fucking fuck, what am I doing? And I was like trying to like hold his arms and like release him, busted his ass again, and then he's like because he's like getting frustrated.
Yeah.
And like fuck, I can't do it. But like he's also just like slammed his tailbone off hardwood.
It hurts.
He's hurt. Yeah. He's hurt and frustrated. I'm just like, it's all right. All right, let's go to the arcade part and we'll play some games first. And then he was just like, yeah, dude, I don't want to do this. And I was like, all right, you don't have to do it. It's fine. But yeah, it was funny. I forget the words that he used, but he said it in like a very sweet way also. It's like, yeah, I'm not very good at this or something like that. Like, I don't have that. Oh, no, because I said, dude, don't worry, keep going, you'll get it. Mm-hmm. And then after he fell a bunch of times, we're like walking away, and he's like, yeah, dude, I don't get it. I'm not getting it.
I don't get it.
I'm not getting it. It was mad funny. It made me laugh so
That's so funny. Yeah, roller skating is one of those things where it's like once you get the hang of it, it can be super fun. But that initial learning curve really sucks.
Oh yeah, dude.
And it's kind of
we used to go there when I was a kid. We used to go there like all the time to this place. It's been there forever, dude. We used to have birthday parties there all the time. Like every kid in my class had a birthday party there. Almost.
Yeah.
So like I was used to it. Like I would get the straight ones and fucking zip around, dude. And then like. Yeah, some of your friends hadn't been, and they'd be in, like... So they have, like, a little kid one that's, like, a small little circle on the side. And then they have the normal one with, like, the the neon lights and the rave.
Right. Yeah.
And so like they'd be over there slamming into the wall and shit and falling down, and then all the ones that could skate are just in the fucking thing. And I was like, it was like a moment of like, holy shit, dude! Like my kid's living the same shit that I was doing when I was his age, which was weird. Yeah. You know. Although I was on the other side, I was the one who was good at skating, but nevertheless.
No, but you're in this. You remember it brings you. I'm sure it reminds you like what that was like as a kid in a way that you wouldn't have remembered.
Bro, the place hasn't changed in 20 years.
That rules.
It's insane, dude.
That rules. That's so rare. That's
I know.
Rare.
I know.
Like if I went back to Brooklyn and tried to find, like there was a batting cage and like arcade.
Yeah.
That kids often, myself included, would have our like birthday parties at, and I wonder if that place is still around. I don't know. I'm sure it would freak me out.
It's probably touched though. It's probably not untouched.
Exactly,
dude. This place has the same arcade games that they had.
Yeah.
The same fucking table hockey thing.
Yeah,
you know? Like, fucking... Dude, it's nuts.
That's why I would want to go back to
the same smell. Like, it smells... I remembered the smell when I walked in there, dude.
Yeah.
Of that spray that they put in the skates. To clean them.
Yeah.
Like, it smelled exactly the same. Dude, it was exactly the same. Carpets, everything, dude.
Well, smell
It looked like it was from the 90s, dude. Like, I was like, holy shit, we're in the past right now, dude.
It rules. But like, arcades are so... I suppose that I haven't been to like a Dave & Buster's. I don't know.
Oh, Dave & Buster's is the shit, dude.
I bet.
That is the greatest time.
Yeah.
You can drink there.
Yeah.
Dude, I've gone on dates there and it's so fun.
Honestly,
you just get hammered and play games, dude.
That sounds like a good place to bring a girl.
Actually, you should go the Lucky Strike Mike, dude. It's a arcade.
Yeah, we should do that this Monday. Yeah.
Yeah, I have like a game card at my house with money on it still from the last time I was there.
I just wonder how the modern stuff, because it's like the fundamentals of it I feel like wouldn't change that much, you know? Like Time Crisis, like it's obviously a very unsophisticated video game, but I never really had a desire for anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was fine.
Yeah.
Like
they do have some crazy arcade games now though. Like nutty ones. At Dave & Buster's, dude, they have a Star Wars VR thing that you can do.
Oh, fuck.
You hold a lightsaber, and you put on the fucking thing.
That sounds amazing.
Fucking battling shit with the lightsaber.
There's a Star Wars open world game coming out.
Oh, I saw that actually. Yeah.
Which sick. Oh man, like
the Harry Potter open world game that came out was really cool. Hogwarts Legacy.
Yes,
I liked it. Yeah.
I played it for a little while. It's funny. I found myself getting bored and being like, why does this feel so childish? And I realized, it's the Harry Potter video game. Yeah. This isn't going to be fucking cyberpunk.
Exactly, yeah. Did you pick your house, or did you let the Sorting Hat pick it for you?
I don't remember. I think I picked. I just picked Gryffindor.
Oh, okay, cool. I got put into Slytherin, and I was like, all right, dude.
That rules. I like the aesthetic of the Slytherin common room is really cool.
Yeah, really sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was Slytherin. I'm a Slytherin in that game, dude.
Oh, dude, I'll tell you a Harry Potter story.
All right.
When I was in the Peace Corps, I'm actually like genuinely proud of this. Like during the 3 months of training for the Peace Corps, every day during training, we had a rotation. Like everybody had to contribute an icebreaker. I think we did them like once. I forget how often we did them, but it was such that like we were consistent. Nobody contributed more than one icebreaker. We just, you know, everybody had their turn.
Yep.
And mine was about halfway through training.
Okay.
So we knew each other pretty well by then. So mine was sorting into Harry Potter houses.
Oh, okay.
And the way we do it is like everybody goes out one at a time, and while they're out, we all vote, like what house they're in.
That's cool.
And then they come back and we 1, 2, 3, and we all say it.
Yep.
And I was pretty proud of that because like it worked perfectly, and like it funnily enough, like there was a pretty even distribution of houses.
Yeah.
It's funny how that works. Mm-hmm. You know, like it's really clearly well thought out by J.K. Rowling. Like this really is like the 4 kinds of people.
Yep.
They put me in Slytherin instantly.
Yeah,
I was outside
course,
for like 2 seconds.
Of course. Yeah.
But I don't know. It was funny. Like,
I love how Hufflepuff's just the one that like it's just like the extras
just
going
miscellaneous.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. But like there were a couple people who got Hufflepuff that were fine with it. I got Hufflepuff from the Pottermore thing. The online one.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And I really resented it. I was like, this is literally...
I would have also.
The only one that I wouldn't want.
Mm-hmm. Even Ravenclaw's better than that, dude.
Yeah, Ravenclaw's... Yeah,
Kinda
Ravenclaw's
cool.
fine.
Yeah.
Even Slytherin, I didn't mind that I got... Well, at the time, I liked to joke about it, being like, man, you guys fucking hate me. Clearly.
Yeah.
But in retrospect, I didn't mind being put in Slytherin, because it's like the other side of the same coin is Gryffindor. It's like... It's cool. They're like main characters, you know? Mm-hmm. So it's like, it doesn't really matter that they're antagonists.
Yeah, you're just saying antagonists.
Right, yeah. Yeah. And, you know, the world needs antagonists.
Exactly.
Yeah, Elon Musk had a funny thing about that on Lex Fridman's podcast. Last time he was doing the podcast rounds. I didn't love his episode with Rogan, but the Lex Fridman one was great.
Yeah.
And they were talking about, you know, love and hate in the world, as Lex Fridman likes to do. And he mentioned, and Elon was like, you know, like, obviously, we all like the idea of a world without hate, but hate is what drives pretty much all human innovation. You know, it's like when you have a problem that is like, it's something that is upsetting you, and that creates a necessity for a change, and that's the mother of invention. So it's like, a world without hate, a world without displeasure, you know, it might be boring. Like, you know what I mean?
Definitely. Yeah. No, that's a great point.
Yeah.
Fucking Elon, dude.
He's
keeps coming with the heaters.
Yeah, he's an incredible guy. It really bothers me. Like, I understand being like fundamentally opposed to the existence of billionaires. Like, I would probably put myself in that camp.
Yeah.
But because you don't need more than $900 million. Like, if you have $900 million, you can do anything you want. You have intergenerational wealth. You can go to private islands. You can buy all the art you want. Like, you
can do literally anything.
You can do literally anything. There's no need to have more money than that.
Yep.
But a lot of the criticism he gets bothers me, and it made me understand Trump voters more, the Trump derangement syndrome thing.
Yeah.
Because it's like, the way people talk about Elon, it's like, oh, you're not even thinking about this individual thing you're criticizing him on. You just don't like him. So whenever he does anything, you're going to find a way to criticize it, which feels like such a bad faith, like, engagement with reality.
If that brain chip thing works well, like, for medical stuff, I think he'll have a little 180 with the public, I think.
Well, I mean, I was laughing about that.
Or at least people who need it.
I mean, I wanted to make a joke about that because it's like, he's going to cure quadriplegism. I mean, we're going to have people stepping out of wheelchairs like they just took the Lazarus drug.
Yep.
And his haters are still going to find a way
they'll
to spin that as a bad thing. They're still going to be like, I just can't wait for those arguments. Like maybe this person didn't want to walk, you know? Maybe they're like that dude in The Incredibles who gets his life saved and then sues the superhero.
Yep.
Yep. It has to happen. It has to happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, people who have fucking like email jobs. And who like fill out Excel spreadsheets being like, I don't like the way he's going about like bringing out self-driving cars. It's going to be dangerous. It's like the amount of lives that self-driving cars are going to save on a daily basis, and you're bitching about how he's going about it, while your contribution to society is to make an Instagram post that advertises your dumb product. You know, is like, that shit drives me crazy.
Speaking of cars, dude, that's another thing I watch too much of on Instagram is car crash videos, dude.
Oh, I love those.
Do
you follow Crash Dashes?
Yep.
Crash Dashes rules.
Yep.
It's
too much,
it's incredible.
I'm like 2 seasons to it now, though.
Yeah.
I just watch it all the time.
Have you ever been in a bad wreck?
Just when I fucking drunk drove into a pole.
Right, yeah, I forgot that story.
I got knocked out though. I like came to and was like looking at a house and a pole.
Oh man!
And my car is just like smoking, and I'm like, oh fuck.
That's
and then
scary.
I look down and there's fucking blood all over me, and I'm like, oh fuck. Luckily, it was just my nose coming out of my nose.
Yeah.
I smashed my head off the steering wheel, but.
And that's the scary one because your nose bleeds so much.
Oh yeah. Yep.
But oh man, what a scary moment that must have been.
Yeah, dude. I was like trying to fucking. I was like, all right, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Because obviously you're like, whoa, what just happened? You know?
Yeah.
I was fucking out of it.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, that's really the only bad one. Me and my BM in high school, some dude took a illegal left turn in front of her and like smashed into the front. But like I was fine for that. Like I didn't get fucking fucked up. She didn't either really, but the car was fucked.
What was
But
that
yeah,
dude's? What was that dude's deal? Were they drunk or did they just?
No,
like,
it was like
take
the
their
middle
eyes
of the
off
day,
road?
dude. It was like 2:00.
Yeah.
No, they were coming off of Route 1 in Saugus, and they were, I guess they were trying to go, like it was an overpass, so like you're not supposed to go left into the oncoming traffic.
Uh-huh.
You just have to only go right and bear in and then loop around again.
Yeah.
But he didn't want to loop around again, I assume.
So
that's why he was trying to just take a little shortcut.
Oh yeah.
And we were already coming,
Oh
that
God.
way, and he just pulled out. Yeah.
That's annoying.
Yep.
Yeah.
We were smoking a blunt, but that had nothing to do with it, dude. The blunt was in my hand. The blunt was in my hand when we crashed, dude. They never found the blunt. It was fine. I grabbed it and smoked it while she was. We went to the emergency room. I smoked it while she was in there. She was very upset about that after because it was gone after. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah. What are you gonna not smoke blunts in the car? What the fuck is the point of driving? Like,
Yeah. What the hell?
Yeah. Oh God, I've never had the misfortune of a car accident on a blunt cruise, but that would oh man, that would just make it all the worse.
Yep.
We
almost I think we just lit it too.
Yeah.
Like relatively recently, because when I picked the blunt up, it was like this big.
Uh-huh.
So it was like we just lit it.
Yeah. Well, that's probably a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah. But also the smoke in the car, anyways, no one would have been able to tell.
True. Yeah, that's funny. I hadn't thought about that as like a way to. That'd be a great way to like if you're getting pulled over, like and your car reeks of weed. You just crash the car into an embankment and like the smoke from the engine drowns out the weed smoke. Yep. The cop's like, damn. Wonder why you guys did that.
Damn, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah,
insurance is not worth crashing your car, though, dude. Don't do that.
Yeah, I wish I had the money and resources and societal freedom to just crash cars willy-nilly. But
I own a pole in Saugus, dude.
Alas, that would ruin me. Yeah. That's what made me laugh when you first told me this story. You're
they had to put in a whole second pole to the pole that I cracked in half.
Yeah, they should have put my name on it.
Yeah, I might engrave my name on it. Like a park bench. When I die, I want someone to put my name on it.
Yeah. I saw a reel earlier today of Donald Trump signing like a tractor, like in a massive signature.
That's hilarious.
He looked like he was having the time of his life.
He must have been.
And all the dudes were like, "This rules." I don't know. That's funny. Should be more names on things.
Trump signing a tractor is fucking hilarious, dude. Where was it? Where is he?
I'm surely on some campaign trail.
Yeah.
He's talking to the farmers in fucking Illinois or
Ohio,
whatever.
maybe. That's a swing state, right?
Ohio would make total sense.
Yeah,
Ohio would make total sense. Yeah. Gosh.
Goes to the Amish. He's churning butter with them. He signs the butter thing.
I wonder.
He signs a horse.
Trump trying to campaign to the Amish.
That's hilarious.
It would be so fucking funny. Wow, you got a great barn. Saw this barn, huge barn, beautiful barn.
I said these guys. No electricity, these guys. What are they doing?
How they live, these guys.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Yeah, I wonder, I mean, like, we just, like, launched airstrikes on Iran today. I wonder, like, Trump has his whole thing was, like, staying out of wars.
Why are we back in that? I thought we were out of there.
I think things with Iran have only been getting steadily worse.
Again,
well, three American servicemen were killed.
Oh, really?
And
Fuck.
Biden's response is pretty sick. He said that day, he was like, "We're gonna respond, but we're gonna do it on our own time." Like, he was like, "But believe me, like we're not letting this slide." And then like a few days later, we bombed the shit out of
Fuck yeah, dude.
presumably some military depot.
Hell yeah. All right. Dude.
Yeah, rock, flag, and eagle.
Fuck yeah, Biden. You fucking. He's on his way out, dude. He's gotta do something.
It is. Yeah, it is a. It is an.
I bet he didn't stutter once in that speech either.
He might have, and that would be, if I were the enemy, it'd be even scarier.
Yeah,
I'd be like, this guy
has no idea.
He literally has
on,
dementia.
Dude.
Yep. Anything could happen.
Like, where are we bombing again?
Yeah. Come on.
This is fucking America. We're gonna bomb you.
Yeah. You can't just kill our guys. Oh God.
Oh shit, dude.
Yeah, it is. Mulaney had a great bit about this. About how, like, his grandma shouldn't be allowed to vote because, like, she's so old. It's like, you don't get to have a preference anymore. It's something people don't talk about a lot with, like, our older representatives. Like, they just don't have as much skin in the game, you know? Like, Obama has to live for the next 50 years with the knowledge of the decisions he made as president. Yeah. You know, that's gonna wear on a guy.
I mean, it did already.
Of course. From
when he was elected to when he left office, dude, he
aged that happens
a solid 30 years.
Oh, yeah. Like, almost entirely white hair by the end. Yeah. That happens to all those guys.
Yeah.
But, like, to be young and know, like, I have a
JFK
lifetime.
would have looked like after a full 2 terms.
I mean, JFK apparently was hitting it pretty hard. He was on a lot of drugs.
Oh yeah,
he was. I mean, obviously banging superstars. Yep. He might not have aged so well. Although I don't know. JFK was the man. He was. Definitely. I learned a lot about him because he started the. Because I'm interested in him, but also because he started the Peace Corps. Mm-hmm. He was like really big on like health and fitness and stuff like that. Yeah. There's a funny quote from him where he's like, "There's nothing more depressing than a fat, doughy child." He's like, "Yeah, people should be in shape and be vital," which I agree with, honestly.
As you're looking at me, dude.
No, you're fine. You're not fat. You're like.
I just wear black, dude.
You look like you're a good cuddle.
I'm a good. But, I'll cuddle the shit out of you.
But I wouldn't say you're fat. We don't have a ton of units in the Boston comedy scene, which is a shame because fat guys are generally funnier.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a couple though.
Yeah.
But this is not a shit talking Patreon. We're gonna fucking.
I think that's shit that I'd be willing to talk. Yeah. I think we've said worse so far. It would be funny, like
actually one of my favorite Boston comics I've seen perform. This dude Pete. The fuck was his last name? Shit. He was at the first Lucky Strike like show, and he was so fucking funny, dude. And he's a tank. But he's fucking hilarious, bro. Oh, Pete Martin. Dude, hilarious. He won, like, the Boston Comedy Festival a couple years ago.
Sick.
Yeah, he's, like, super funny, dude. But, yeah, he's a big dog.
Yeah. I think we have, like, a lot of, like, moderate fats in the Boston community. Yeah. But, yeah. Now I'm looking forward to seeing this guy.
Dude, he's super funny.
It is a shame in the Ozempic era. Like, we might see an end of units in our lifetime, dude.
I hope not, dude. Which is my favorite people to see, dude.
Yeah, they're the best. They're the best.
You're in Walmart for a little, dude. You see all of them.
Yeah.
You see every unit.
Yeah. That's where they make them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Disney. Fun. Yeah. Dude, when I was in Disney.
Oh my god.
Dude, what is up with fat people loving Disney? Like too fat. Though,
I mean,
like Rascal Scooter fat people.
I think it's. I can think of a few reasons why those populations would overlap. I mean, you
Disney and them.
Yeah, you have
a bunch of Disney adults just munching cookies all day, dude.
Well, it's just like childhood arrested development of like you don't think about sex when you're a kid. You know what I mean? So then you get old, because that's why people say for their health, but really, like, people try not to be fat so they can be more fuckable. Like, that's true. That's pretty much all of it, right?
Yep.
And so, like, if fucking has never really been on your radar to begin with, then, I mean, if I didn't care about having sex, I would totally, I'd be like, I mean, I already eat terribly, but, like, it would go off the rails if I wasn't trying to fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
But yeah, and so I think those people, like, they just always stayed in this childhood mindset of, like, Cinderella's the best thing that ever happened, and pussy isn't a real thing, so you may as well become a tank. Might as well armor up, dude.
There was, like, a bunch of, like, fat families, dude. Like, entire family.
That's a sad one. That's a sad one.
Like, fat dad, fat mom, 2 fat kids, all with individual rascal scooters, dude. Man. I saw a dude. Actually, this is a funny story. I was in line for one of the roller coasters there, and this dude's on a rascal, older guy, not that fat. Probably could have walked, but he's texting and driving through the line on the rascal scooter, and he just goes through the fucking chain thing and hits someone, dude, with the rascal. It was so fucking funny. That rules. Dude. It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life, dude.
That guy rules.
Me and my dad were dying laughing, bro. That's so funny.
That's the Ked podcast listener of the week for sure.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Whoever that dude is, you're a legend.
Yeah,
dude.
shout out.
You got to get those texts.
Yeah, this week's Ked. This week's Ked is the Ked shout out goes to that dude who fucking
crash a rascal into subway.
Drove into a crowd of people at Disney World. That's so goddamn funny.
Oh, it was so good.
I mean, because how many ways at once can you be just a slovenly piece of shit?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Just say like a I bet that person has all sorts of critiques about Elon Musk if he knows who he is. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Like, that's so goddamn funny. Oh man, yeah. You've really it is insane to see people like that and just be like, wow, you just embraced just being a piece of shit. Yeah. Like you really you've given up, or you never tried to begin with. Like that's what makes me sad about seeing kids like that, like whole families, is like these kids didn't stand a chance.
No.
Like they just were in this environment where, you'd have to roll the dice. You'd have to like roll snake eyes in terms of your temperament.
Yeah. Being
just radically different than your family's.
They were born with a silver bacon spoon in their mouth, dude.
Yeah. Just skipping baby formula, just go straight to pudding.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were eating fudge out of the womb, dude.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Yeah, I wonder, and it's like, I mean, I've had my share of experiences with vices where like I went over the top with eating, with drinking, drugs, all sorts of things. And
Same.
like, yeah, of course, I think everybody has. I mean, that's just part of life. But like you
gotta dial it back a little bit.
You gotta dial it back, and what's sad is that when you do dial it back, you realize like what you've been missing while you were indulging this whatever vice it is.
Yeah.
But while you're indulging the vice, you don't realize what you've been missing.
No,
because you're in it.
You're in the moment. Yeah,
exactly. So like people who are like addicted to food like that, I mean, it's wild to think somebody could spend their entire life just not knowing how much better it feels to be in just a modicum of decent shape. Yeah. You know? Yep. You have so much more energy, your mind is so much clearer and sharper, you know? It's a wild thing. I'm just turning this into the Joe Rogan experience, preaching about fucking...
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. That's fucking great, though. I mean, since Disney caters to these people so much, like... Are the seats on the roller coasters just huge at this point? Because they don't want to turn down. They don't want to have to turn down somebody who's like a 300.
They're not as big as you would think, dude.
Really? Yeah. So they're just cramming them in.
I think that like a lot of them can't get on most roller coasters.
Yeah.
Or else we'd have a Final Destination type experience, dude.
Oh man.
Yeah, like if I went on a ride and there was one of those, like I would scoot back in the line.
It would be hilarious.
I didn't get on roller coasters with them on it.
You were like genuinely concerned.
Dude, Final Destination scared like rocked me as a kid, dude. That shit. Anytime there's a truck towing a truck on the highway or lumber, I get as far away as possible. That movie fucked me up, dude. I won't go to tanning beds. There's a bunch of shit that I won't do because of those movies, because I watched them so young.
That's funny.
Yeah.
You're being serious
I'm
right
dead
now.
serious.
You seem like you're being serious.
I'm dead serious, dude.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, Final Destination movies fucked me up bad.
That's so interesting. Does that inform like how you go about like content moderating for your son? Like, are you like, you are not, there's certain movies you are not watching.
It should be, yeah. I mean, he likes like already like horror games and shit, but it's like Five Nights at Freddy's and shit. It's nothing like too crazy.
Right.
But,
yeah.
It's like what the kids are into nowadays.
Yeah.
Like I never fucked with that shit, but my cousins are a little younger than me, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we fucked with that shit when we were younger too." And they're like normal people, except for the one, but.
Oh right, yeah, Katsuki.
Fuck yeah, dude! Cheers to Katsuki. Too, also.
Cheers to Katsuki. Cheers to Keith. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like. I don't think. I mean, I definitely got scared at things like movies and TV shows and stuff. I remember I got scared by I got a King Kong video game for PS2 for Christmas one year, and like there was this early on level where it was just very dark and there were like lots of spiders, and it's like got me. I just didn't want to complete the level. But
that's something I don't like too, spiders.
But nothing has really stuck with me. My attitude about spiders changed when I lived in Colombia because like they were my allies in the war against the mosquitoes.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So I literally like when I saw one in my room, I was like, word.
Stay.
Like,
yes.
Yeah. Please help.
This is your home now.
Yeah.
But no, I think
we're in this together.
Final Destination fucked me up because it's like real shit.
Yeah.
You know, like no, like none of the like I could watch horror movies like all day.
Right.
But none of them like are that realistic.
Yeah.
Like a Chucky doll's not gonna come kill me.
Yeah, those movies have never.
But Final Destination is all like real, like that's like 1,000 Ways to Die type of shit. You know what I mean?
Now it makes me want to watch it.
Dude, watch them. It's pretty fucked up, dude. The girl in the tanning bed is one of the most fucked up ones. She like burns alive in a tanning bed.
Oh, that's awful.
It's really fucked.
I mean, that happened to Stewie in an episode of Family Guy.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
What are we at?
I don't know. We've been cruising. 52.
Woo!
Whoa, well done. Yeah, I'm trying to think of things that scared me growing up. Like my parents and I went and saw. One of the few times we went on vacation outside of the country, we went to London and we saw a play called The Woman in Black. Yeah, which Daniel Radcliffe eventually made into a movie.
Yes, yeah.
The movie was pretty good, but the play was incredible. I can see why he wanted to adopt it. And my parents told me that night as we were going out, they were like, "This is a scary play. This is supposed to be scary, just so you know." And I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about? A play?
Yeah.
Like we're all in an audience full of people. Like, what are you talking about?"
Yeah.
It scared the shit out of me. I did not sleep that night. I literally did not sleep.
That's great.
Like I had my own, just by the way things worked out with like the reservation, I had my own hotel room, and so like, I would like it was funny because normally I would stay in the same, like suite as my parents.
Yeah.
But the one time we didn't, I was actually scared, and I was just like watching TV all night to like.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Dude.
That really got me. Paranormal Activity got me pretty good the first one.
The first time I watched it got me also.
Yeah, but that didn't keep me up that night.
It didn't stay with me.
Yeah, it got me in the theater. It got me good in the theater.
Yep.
But I need like you were saying, I need it to be as realistic as possible, or it becomes a comedy to me. Like all the like the Conjuring movies and fucking
like horror and comedy kind of like they're like brother sister type of.
I agree.
Type of shit,
yeah, because they're both predicated on surprise.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like these big moments that grab you. Yeah, Anthony Jeselnik's comedy is like a horror movie.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. But it makes sense that like Jordan Peele does horror movies now, like good horror movies now.
Yes, I enjoyed Nope. Nope was good.
Yeah.
I thought
Us, that was good.
I never saw Us.
Yeah, I like that one more than Get Out, I think.
Interesting. Okay, I guess I should watch it.
Yeah, yeah, it was good.
Yeah, Get Out was entertaining. It was a good movie. It was a little like, I don't know.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah,
it's like a little on the nose.
Yeah,
but it was very good. It was very good.
Yeah, and Jordan Peele was great. Key and Peele, fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, Key and Peele's incredible.
I loved that show a lot when it was out, like when it was coming out.
Yeah,
I would get like psyched. I would like be ready to watch it on Comedy. That's when Comedy Central was still good.
Comedy Central has had so many L's over the past couple decades. It's hilarious to watch.
Yeah, man.
Like I think I've heard more from comedians about dumb decisions that Comedy Central has made than anything. Like every comedian that is huge now has been like turned down by Comedy Central at some point.
Yep.
Like Tom Segura, they turned him down repeatedly.
Soder, Norman, Sam Morril.
It's like it's so on and on, dude. And on. It's incredible. Yeah, it's amazing they're still alive.
Yeah,
like at all.
Yeah, South Park and The Daily Show keep them.
That's all they have.
Train chugging, dude.
I mean, South Park is on HBO at this point too, right?
Yeah, but they're still. It's Comedy Central.
They probably air it on Comedy Central.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. But I just watch it on HBO when it comes out. Or on Paramount.
Yeah.
Paramount Plus. I actually have to watch that newer special that they put out. The Cred one. I heard it's really good. It's about like the Prime energy drinks.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Yeah,
I think I've seen like images,
I've seen clips
like
of
thumbnails.
It.
Yeah.
I saw a clip today of fucking Nathan selling the Cred. He's selling like the energy drinks out of like a baggie behind the school.
Oh, dude, we should watch it
after.
We should watch it when we're done with this.
Yeah, I'm down. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
South Park's great.
Yeah, we like entertaining you masses, but we also like watching South Park. Yeah, dude, the Pandaverse is incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, make it chicks and make it gay, which is all I can think about when watching True Detective. They literally did that. They just made it chicks and made it gay, and like. And they were covering this on Matt and Shane's, but like, his take was exactly the same as mine. Which is like every chick is like overly badass and every guy is retarded.
Yeah.
And like, I'm okay with badass chicks and retarded guys, but like when every single one fits that category, it's like, dude, like.
Well, they were talking about she forced the dude to cream pie her.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
It's nuts, dude.
Yeah, which is just rape, basically.
Yeah.
It's like.
Yep.
Yeah. That's so
She's just a dommy mommy, dude, trying to get some
dommy mommy,
dude.
Jodie Foster, a dommy mommy.
Yeah,
that should be. Is that the name of the episode? A dommy mommy.
Dommy mommy.
Or Disneyland car accident.
No, this is gonna go hand in hand with the one we did Tuesday, right?
Oh right, yeah, we already have a name for that.
We got a name, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. You want to call it and get the fucking genies?
Sure, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Bye.
All right, bye, guys.
Don't let them get you down.